Hello beautiful people, welcome. We are finally getting into making over this office, and I am so excited to share part 1 with you guys. Before we begin, go ahead and like, comment, say hello. You're already here, so go ahead and subscribe. Let's get into this video, starting off with showing you guys the before. I'm not going to explain the mess, I'm just going to jump right into cleaning it up. And here she is, cleaned up, complete blank slate, and we are ready to get into it. I have big plans for this space, you guys, and the first thing that I need to do is remove these baseboards because we're going to be adding some built-in, some shelving, and a desk for me, as well as paint, so I need to get all of this stuff out of the way for now. And shout out to me for not breaking any of these baseboards. You guys don't know, but I am the most impatient person in the world, and I was very patient while doing this, so I didn't break any of them. I was so proud of myself, and I know Ryan was too, because he was at work when I was doing this, and I tend to break things when he's not around. So I'm very proud of myself for being able to get these all done without breaking a single one. Next, we are getting into this paint. If you've seen any of my other makeover videos, you've seen this paint before. You will probably continue to see this paint. I am a one-trick pony. When I like something, I like it, and I continue to use it until I am annoyed with it. I'm not annoyed with it just yet, so you guys will probably continue to see this color. Also, if you've seen any of my other videos before, you know that I do not do the edges and corners. That is Ryan's job because I do not stay within the lines. So I let him handle that. Now that most of the paint is done, we're moving on to the built-ins, and I lost basically all of the footage. I don't know exactly what happened to it, but it's gone. Somewhere out there, it's gone. But anyways, this is what they look like before. We got them from Lowe's. We got 2 of each, and I didn't really measure correctly. I measured the width and I measured the length, which were exactly what I wanted, but I didn't measure the height, and these things are way too tall, so Ryan had to cut the base off for me. So this was after we cut off the base, we sand and we primed, and now what I'm doing is sanding, and I'm going to start painting because I don't know what it was. Maybe I should have used an electric sander, but I was just scared that I was gonna break something, so I did it by hand, and I had to repeat this step like at least 5 times, and I'm not even exaggerating. I had to repeat this step so many times. Okay, so this is what they look like after like the 100th time of me sanding and priming and sanding and priming some more. So now we're gonna go ahead and get to the paint. I told you guys before, Ryan had to cut off the base because these things were just way too high for me, but he needed to add a base because, you know, we need a base. So he's going to go ahead and make a tiny base, a short base. I don't know what you want to call it, but he's going to make a base where it doesn't look too tall. So these cabinets were going to be covering up an outlet, and obviously we didn't want to lose the outlet. So Ryan is going to be cutting up a hole so that it will be exposed when we need it. And I'm just gonna let you guys see what happened. So yeah, measuring just doesn't seem like it's our thing right now. Anyways, he fixed it and we moved on to the main feature of the wall. So we're just going to paint this wall up, and then I'm going to try something new. So let's see how it turns out. So right now I'm just mixing up some gray paint with the blue that's already in the room, the inhale. And I look, honestly, I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. This is on a whim, and I wanted a feature for the wall. So I'm mixing up this paint, and I'm using a sponge which I cut into a rectangle to make like this brick herringbone effect thing. You guys are gonna see, but hopefully it comes out nice. And here we go. As I stated before, I do not know what I'm doing. Originally, I was just gonna have it go straight across and make it look like a brick wall. But you guys have seen the wallpaper I've used before, and even though I am a one-trick pony, sometimes I do want to switch it up a bit, and I didn't want that brick wall look, but I wanted something similar to it, so I just did a herringbone design. So instead of going straight, I angled the brush or sponge, whatever you want to call it. Got some handles for the drawers and doors, and Ryan is drilling holes so I can struggle to put them in later. Now it is my turn, and you guys can watch me struggle to put these things in. I mean, this was some work. Ryan had to take over on the doors because if I do it, they're not gonna shut properly. More of Ryan doing Ryan things. He's building me a desktop. I have absolutely no idea what this man does. I don't know what these tools are for, so I'm just gonna let y'all watch it. The desk is completed and put in. Sorry guys, there's no footage of that. Just know it was a struggle. We had to bring it in through the window. This thing weighs like a ton and I have no upper body strength. So the last thing that was on my mind at the moment was a camera. Ryan is putting the baseboards back and we're gonna add a couple finishing touches. I need to do a little bit of touch-up paint and I want him to put up this mirror for me and then we will be ready to rebuild. And we're at the finishing line, sort of, giving you guys a quick view of what it looked like before. And here she is. I am really happy with the outcome. I think it looks great and I cannot wait to finish all of it. We need to add shelving for storage, and by we, I mean Ryan. I'm gonna be there to, tell him where I want everything and let him know if it looks good or not. As always, I wanna thank you guys so much for watching and make sure you subscribe for part 2.